wants some revenge for his brother and for his region as he makes sure that he represents properly. So I'm actually pretty excited to see Explosive Light.
There he is right there, actually. Speaking of the man himself, standing in the spotlight. You get that one, Vicky? You read it?
Yeah, I get. Thanks, thanks, Hazmat.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Thanks, Hazmat. Okay. Yeah, in the spotlight.
Sure anyway, Light, he's going to be facing off against Tweek, who's coming in hot off a big victory. Reverse 3-0, actually, against MK Leo. So very well done by young Tweek. See what he can do. You know, a whole different opponent. Going to be Light. I mean, like you said, a ball of energy, a lot of aggression, a lot of like precise aggression, though. You know what I mean? It's not like he outdoes himself. He's not like a cartoon character who runs in place for too long. But well, I mean, maybe his brain's that way, but like not him as a player. His movement is very precise. His aggression, the way he steps his pedal to the metal, then pulls back just a little bit. See what he can do here, though. Tweek's Bayonetta proven to be a very, very good Bayonetta, like you said, considered one of the best in the world. See what happens between these two players. The Yurs are coming out for Light. Okay. I don't know. Tweek actually rocking a new tag here. A little bit of love, but Light with the plot armor. He is here in New England in his hometown. What a punish there, but here we go. Tweek is going to get a punish himself. I love that up air after the back air. That's how you extend a combo right there.
And a stage like Town and City is going to be able to help both of these players equally, I would say, especially Light from how he's overly aggressive underneath these platforms, applying a good amount of pressure with up air. He tries to illusion back on the stage, but that was a pretty scary situation as Tweek was trying to look for that illusion to get the down tilt. And it doesn't matter if you tech because Tweek was still ready for you either way. Great up air to make sure he could get back onto the stage safely, but he's still not there just yet.
Yeah, but every other Fox basically in the world did not live through that situation. But you can see Tweek, he's 2 steps ahead of Light. Light, I'm going to take the hit in order to illusion back to stage. Tweek, okay, you want to take the hit, you want to get back to center stage. I'm going to catch your illusion with your witch twist. Very well played there by Tweek. And here we see Light fighting back, trying to get the tech situation. Miss input, that was definitely supposed to be a down tilt.
Yeah, that was supposed to be down tilt. That down smash, though, almost coming out. Light is at 155%, so regardless, that down smash, if it connected, would have been it.
Off stage right now, Tweek gonna have to fight up the ledge here. Bayo is a character with a lot of tools to get up the ledge, so Light's gonna have to work a little bit harder against her than he has through the rest of today's bracket. Okay. Light running up and grabbing to continue this offense. He's got max rage, so he's in a decent position to steal the stock lead right here, Vicky.
Yep, and I love how he emptied off a little bit, stared at Tweek, and then before he let the back air rip, he purposely waited so that way Tweek could let go of his guard and get that back air.
That's right. Here comes a grab, too. You're going to see a lot of those from Light in this matchup. Not only is Fox's regular game really good, his combos outside of his grabs are incredible. You gotta watch it for Witch Time. As always, one of the best moves, if not the best move in the game. Actually, Mr. R tweeted recently he thinks it's the best move in the game. Ooh, speaking of the up air converting and taking out Light's very first stock of the set. And what Mr. R was going on about, by the way, to continue that point, is that Witch Time, it's a move that you don't even have to use in order for it to be effective. You always have to be watching and respecting it. Like right there, Light waiting it out, but here we go, up air.
We're talking about respect right here. He wanted that air dodge, and oh my goodness, all of this damage coming up from Light. Can Tweek ever see the land again?
They're going to say, see the Light, and speaking of seeing the Light, he did see the back of his boot right there, taking Tweek off the top. That's the thing, if Light hits you with that down air, you might as well unplug your controller because he's going to get the follow-up up smash. Very well played by Light, taking game 1 over Tweek.
That momentum that Light carries, especially with this playstyle, is actually insane how aggressive he could be. And he made sure at the very end there, Tweek had no way of landing back onto that stage with all the amount of pressure he applied with the upper. We're talking about how he wants to look out for that, especially on those platforms, and he absolutely capitalized off of it the best.
That's right, capitalization is going to be the name of the game for both these players. Actually, as we've seen, you know, Tweek has some immaculate Bayonetta combos, and someone like Fox is pretty helpless once he starts getting comboed by Bayo. But Tweek was unable to finish off Light in that first stock when Light was in a really bad position. That's more of a shout out to Light than anything because he's able to make it back from anywhere with this character Fox, who is so weak when he's in the disadvantage, especially off stage.
Yeah, especially off stage. Against a character like Bayonetta, it can be a little tricky to make it back into the stage. Saw a little bit at the beginning, but Light still managing to make it back regardless, even after he was contested after teching the stage.
Up tilt, let's see what he can get. Nice, great defensive nair right there from Tweek. Oh, he techs in place. He's so brave because Light has been hitting those all day. And
that's the stage, that's the shield pressure you were talking about earlier, especially by the ledge. Notice how he tried to go for that back air. Tweek was not going to fall for it, even though he had whiffed a grab.
What a dangerous situation right there. Yeah, exactly. Tweek, he could have gone for a witch twist or something, but Light stayed ready for it. Here he comes, forward air, up air. Okay, not enough to KO yet, even on Town and City that high up. Let's see. Light makes it back, actually. Again, we're seeing these recoveries from Light making all the difference in the world, but you cannot help that one. Double forward ABK into the nair. Very well played by Tweek. Good recognition of what he needed to do right there to take the stock, Vicky.
Yep, and now you see the patience coming from Light as he just waits to see what Tweek was going to do in terms of landing back into the middle stage.
Okay.
That's the fair thing. That's what we're talking about in this matchup in particular. And the way that fair carries Fox to the side could be very detrimental to him managing to make it back to the stage. But that up air connecting, he does not have to worry about that. And the taunt coming out, you can see the confidence radiating from Light's play.
Oh, he's just all confidence, but maybe he should be feeling so confident
right
here.
now. He can still make it back to the stage, though. He manages to get out of that bad situation.
That was crazy, actually, because Tweek had exhausted a lot of resources there as well. He went really deep for that KO, but here he comes looking for the up airs. Oh, he was ready for it. Yeah, that was a crazy illusion.
That was such a good idea. He just wanted out of that situation.
But he's been doing that a lot, and Tweek was ready for it. He tried to up air him. It just didn't work. But here we go, back air, forcing Light off stage. He's going to eat some damage from those bullets as well. Light managing to find his way back in center stage, but it does not matter. It's going to be a back air and clearing out the stock. Very well done by Tweek, getting the perfect conversion in order to tie this one up 1-1.
Yeah, very different game. I mean, at the very beginning, I would say that Light was doing a really good job at making sure Tweek couldn't land, very similar to what we saw in the game 1. But Tweek was able to readjust and really apply a good amount of pressure, mostly off stage, as with those fares that we saw, racking up a good amount of percent that way. And taking advantage of the fact that Fox is a Light character on stage, on a stage like Town and City.
For sure. Now it's going to be more of a head-to-head match here. It's going to be Fox versus Bayonetta, of course. Oh, look at the turnaround up tilt. So smooth. Tweek getting 50% in like 7 seconds.
It's not over. It's not over. He's at 58 right now. Tweek using the fair to mix up his shield, and Light actually getting a grab right there with forward throw.
Both these guys are just monsters on offense. As you can see, Light firing back, answering with over 50% already on Tweek's Bayo. But here we go. The offense for Tweek does continue. Oh, and again, these guys, they're just slugging it out. It just happens to be, that's how Light's matches go. Like, he'll let you hit him a couple times. Kind of how Fox works as a character, too. Like, he's a glass cannon. Hold on.
Oh, I like the tech. I like the tech roll behind Light. Light wasn't ready at that moment. Unfortunately, he was able to react in time when he tried to go for that up smash.
Wow, what a combo. I mean,
the way into Nair.
The options he chose right there were so good. Nair, one of best. I mean, Bayo's got so many good moves in her kit, but the Nair, just a great neutral tool. Great use of that within right there to avoid the up smash as well. Tweek playing incredible right now. Light's going to have to pick it up if he's going to want to take this game 3.
Oh, he does contest with a fair drag down, and that's all she's saying, man.
This kid, man, you can't teach it. Who goes for that against Bayonetta? What a nut, making it work out for him. Here we go, witch twist.
He recognized that Tweek was trying to play very aggressive off stage against him, so he was able to retaliate back with a fair of his own. But Tweek still has the lead here and still running amok as he gets that back air, sending Light off stage. He tried to do it again, if you saw right there. He tried to contest Tweek with a fair as he tried to make it back towards the stage. Does not want to use illusion, but instead actually just uses his normal up B to get back into the stage. But it doesn't matter because that is it. Tweek, what a change compared to the very first game you saw Hazmat.
Yeah, he played amazingly. I mean, he just put Light on the ledge and didn't let him off, essentially. That's how it worked. At one point, he went for the Nair, did not quite KO, and I was like, okay, that could be trouble, especially if Light gets his feet on the ground again and is able to start pushing back against Tweek. Unfortunately for Light, Tweek wouldn't let him breathe. There was no way he was going to find his way up the ledge. Tweek, we talk about Light's reaction time. Tweek's reaction time and his understanding of this game just make it almost impossible to find your way up the ledge against him. It's incredible to watch. But we see the crowd, hear the crowd coming to life a little bit for the boy Light, who's potentially on his last game of this tournament. See what he can do here, though. I'm sure they want to see a game 5. I know I do. Let's see what can happen here, though. See if the plot armor is thick enough. And this is a great start.
Talk about plot armor, right? Oh my goodness. Already starting off game number 4. Very strong. Oh my goodness, Light.
You know what they call that? That's the DPS, damage per second. And he had about 76 damage in under 76% in under 10 seconds. Absolutely amazing.
But that platform really helping out Tweek in that situation. And he can still make it back. Light with the plot armor. He's amazing right now. And Tweek is still trying to keep it very cool, stay very grounded here as he continues to try to catch Light's landing, using that witch time. Great timing, since he recognized that Light wanted to get back into the stage as fast as possible, using the illusion as an active hitbox.
He's been calling out that illusion a couple times to really clean up that stock very early. Light swinging with the up air, unable to find the first one, but the second one does it. He ties it right back. Woo.
Light can definitely still do this. As we saw, he is the comeback master in terms of bringing this kind of games back. You just go for the fair once again. He's looking right now just to get a good amount of damage in.
See how quick that movement was? That full hop there and auto cancels too. You catch people snoozing, they'll drop their shields.
You have to watch out for that witch time though at the same time, especially when you're hanging out by the ledge.
He's so good at like fading towards the shield. Hold on though, Tweek on a roll looking for the fairs. That's not Larry Lure though. Sorry, Larry. Anyway, fair, drag down. Let's see what we can find. Ooh, what a grab by Tweek. And again, the spacing is really good. Getting that down tilt with fair and trying to run up and grab.
That
Weird,
spot
interesting
dodge, though.
mix-up.
Great timing on the spot dodge, avoiding that situation. Gets the run-up grab. Recognize that Tweek now is playing extremely defensive.
Yeah, Tweek going to be using that platform. It was there for him, but now we see Light in a bad position off stage. This could be it for him. Let's see what we can find. Witch Twist is going to push him back towards the stage, though.
Yeah, not off stage. That would have been a bad situation for Light if he sent him to the right.
Woo! I love when Bale throw their downward angle ABKs into the combos, but here we go. Tweek looking for that back air. If it's sweet spot, it would have been it. Light trying to fight his way up the ledge. He gets grabbed again. He'll take it, though, unless he can get KO'd here. He's going to be fine. See what he can find now. Tweek is jumping a lot. Don't be surprised to see Light get KO'd right there. Tweek with another great conversion. Down tilt up air again. Another 3-1 effort there from Tweek taking it over Light. But Light, he played so well today, I gotta say.
He really did. He's going home now, but he still did such a fantastic job against a player like Tweek. Just the fact that he was able to almost even it out in that very last game. You can hear the crowd go wild right now. They're New England.
The chant?
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's
one.
fantastic.
I like that one. We like Light is what they're saying.
They've
Like
seen the
we
light.
like Ike.
Oh,
yeah, you know.
Thanks, Hazmat.
You got it?
Yep.
Oh, hold on, I wrote it down for you. Oh.
No.
Can't forget that one. But anyway, Light going home, doing a good job here, though. I mean, you can't complain about that. Yeah,
Not
nice
at all. I mean,
showing
pretty
at China.
great run right now in the top 8 so far. Losing to Tweek, I mean, losing to number 2, you just can't get mad at that. I mean, at the same time, Light being number 13 on the PGR, so people don't sleep on him as a player whatsoever. This is his home region, so he gets that super home region power up, I always call it.
That's
but
right.
fantastic showing from Light, especially in that last game. It was so close, playing off stage the way he did and still making it back. Unfortunately, getting witch time for his illusion and losing his first stock of that last game.
Yeah, that's right. I would have loved to see a Game 5 between those two.
Crazy.
Two of my favorite players of all time. I also really like Tweet. Let's give it up one more time for Light. And, all of New England actually doing an amazing job this whole tournament. Yeah, the crowd's been amazing. The staff has been amazing. Everything's been so good. Vicky, you've been amazing. It's so good to be here in Boston, I love this town. It's been so good. This tournament has grown and adapted so well to everything that's been thrown at it. It's just been an incredible time here, and I just want to thank everyone for joining us. Chat, you too. Thanks for being here. It's been an amazing time.
Thank you guys so much for having us as well. Shine 2018, man, this is my very first Shine. I'm having the best time of my life so far here at this event, and we're going to be having more explosive sets for you guys coming up very soon. I mean, we've already had such explosive sets from the very beginning. I mean, between Dark Wizzy and Void and Leo. And,
don't forget, yeah.
Yeah, and Light. It's been such an insane event